After targeting 128 women, he ultimately maintained regular contact with 30 to 40 of them. He also established physical relationships with 20 to 25 women. His phone contained the numbers and photos of 25 women. All of them were from different parts of the country. By trapping them with promises of love and marriage, he first formed physical relationships and then exploited their emotions, sometimes citing loan requirements, sometimes family emergencies, to extract money from them. How did such a cunning criminal finally get caught by the police? What tactics did he use to easily get close to women? And how did his overconfidence become his downfall? Today we will tell the story of that extremely intelligent blackmailer.
September 2024. A man is captured on CCTV cameras at Ahmedabad railway station. The police suspected that he had stolen a laptop. But at that time, the police had no idea that the man leaving with a blue suitcase, whom they considered a petty thief, was actually a criminal whose misdeeds were unknown to the world until then. The mystery began to unravel when a passenger traveling on the Vande Bharat Express filed a complaint that his laptop had been stolen inside the train.
It is not easy for theft to occur on a premium train like the Vande Bharat Express. Each coach is equipped with fisheye cameras that record all activities in wide angle. Unlike regular trains, there is no crowd, only passengers with reserved seats travel on it. That is why immediately after the complaint, the Western Railway Police began checking the CCTV footage.
The investigation was led by Western Railway SP Balram Meena. The victim suspected a man who had been roaming around near the seat from which the laptop went missing. The man appeared to be between 30 and 40 years old. After reviewing the entire recording, it became clear which seat number the suspect had occupied. When that seat number was cross-checked with the reservation list, the name that came into SP Balram Meena's hands was Harshit Chaudhary.
Who is this Harshit Chaudhary? Was stealing the laptop really his true objective? Welcome to Indian Crime Mind. I am Sujit and you are watching The Real Crime Show. If you study today's case, this case study of Harshit Chaudhary, you will notice one twist after another right from the very beginning.
After getting off the train, the man, Harshit Chaudhary, was again captured on CCTV cameras while exiting the station. Since he had used his Aadhaar card to make the reservation, the railway police also obtained his contact details. When the police called Harshit Chaudhary, his reaction surprised them. He admitted that the laptop had come into his possession by mistake and said that he was coming to return it.
Now imagine yourself in such a situation. If someone's valuable item accidentally came into your possession, what would you do? You would either contact the real owner yourself or inform the concerned authorities. But would you ever wait for the police to call you?
For this very reason, when he came to the police station to return the laptop, the police asked him a few basic questions. He thought that since he had already admitted the laptop came to him by mistake, there was no point in questioning him. Annoyed by this, he became angry. In a fit of rage, he revealed his identity and threatened the police, saying that the man they were considering a thief was actually a respected officer of the Indian Army. He claimed his full name was Major Harshit Chaudhary. This revelation surprised the police as well. Army officers are generally trusted, and since he had admitted his mistake and come on his own to return the laptop, such cases usually end there.
However, the credit for what followed must go to SP Balram Meena, who did not allow himself to be influenced by the man claiming to be Major Harshit. Instead, the suspect's overly defensive behavior only increased his doubts as the man repeatedly tried to intimidate them using his rank.
SP Balram Meena continued the questioning, and as a result, the terrifying reality of the man calling himself Major Harshit Chaudhary was exposed to the world. When asked why he had come to Ahmedabad, the man said he was on leave from duty and had come to look for a bride. When asked to produce his leave order, he made excuses, saying the documents were at home. Not trusting a single word, SP Balram Meena contacted army officials through back channels and sent his Aadhaar and government IDs for verification. After checking records at army headquarters, it was confirmed that no person named Major Harshit Chaudhary existed in the Indian Army.
SP Balram Meena's suspicion proved absolutely correct. But now the case was no longer limited to laptop theft or fake IDs. It had become a matter of national security. After all, this man had been roaming around posing as a senior army officer, gaining access to unknown places. What was his real motive? What conspiracy was he plotting?
To find answers, the police intensified the interrogation. Under pressure, the man revealed the entire truth. The person calling himself Major Harshit Chaudhary was actually Shahbaz Ali, a resident of Jamalpur in Aligarh. Shahbaz Ali had served as a soldier in the Indian Army. His first posting was in Delhi, after which he was transferred to Jammu and Kashmir and later to Siliguri. His service record was already poor, and in June 2023, he was dismissed from the army due to repeated disciplinary actions. His father was a retired army personnel, and his brother worked in the Air Force. Another shocking revelation emerged. He had been married since 2019 and had 2 children despite claiming to be unmarried and searching for a bride.
At this point, the case became even deeper. Ahmedabad police joined the investigation along with the Western Railway Police. There were many questions. Why was Shahbaz roaming around posing as Major Harshit Chaudhary? What was his real reason for coming to Ahmedabad? And was the Harshit name he used to create an Aadhaar card that of a real person?
Shahbaz was brought to the Ahmedabad police station for interrogation. His mobile phone was seized and parallel investigations began into where all he had used fake identities. His Aadhaar and PAN cards were also examined by another team. Meanwhile, a particular number kept calling his phone repeatedly. When the police answered the call, the investigation took a new turn. On the other end was a woman calling her husband, whom she believed to be Major Harshit Chaudhary. When she heard a different voice, she was shocked. The police informed her that the man she knew was neither a Major nor Harshit. His real name was Shahbaz, and he was currently in custody for laptop theft. Hearing this, the ground slipped from beneath her feet, and the events of the past year flashed before her eyes.
The woman told the police that about 17 months earlier, on 5th April 2023, she had married him at a temple in Aligarh. She was a resident of Jharkhand and a Hindu by religion. They had met through a matrimonial website where Shahbaz had introduced himself as Major Harshit Chaudhary. From meeting online to meeting in person, love followed.
The woman had no idea that Shahbaz was already married. After the marriage, he kept her in a rented house in the Banna Devi area of Aligarh. Using the excuse of not getting leave, he often disappeared and returned only occasionally for a few days. But whenever he did come back, those days turned into hell for her. He not only forced physical relations, but also subjected her to forced unnatural sexual acts. If she resisted, he beat her and threatened to kill and dismember her. After the truth came out, she immediately filed a case against Shahbaz at the Banna Devi police station. At the same time, the police obtained complete details of his account from Shadi.com's head office. Shahbaz had tried to contact 128 women. Hiding his real identity and posing as an army officer, he met them, trapped them with promises of love and marriage, formed physical relationships, and then exploited their emotions. In the next stage, he extorted money, sometimes citing loans, sometimes family emergencies. He primarily targeted working women. The police discovered that he had opened a bank account in Aligarh using a fake Aadhaar card through which transactions worth 7 to 8 lakh rupees had taken place. He used this money to fund his lavish lifestyle. The police also found that Shahbaz had obtained a photocopy of the Aadhaar card of a man named Harshit Jadon from Bharatpur. By simply changing the surname Jadon to Chaudhary, he created a fake Aadhaar card in a computer center in Aligarh. Harshit Jadon has also filed an FIR against him at the Bharatpur police station. So far, the police have reached 2 victims who were physically, mentally, and financially exploited by him. The police have appealed that if any other woman has fallen victim to this man, she should come forward and lodge a complaint. The police will provide full assistance.